Hey everyone, welcome back. We are almost finished with August, getting ready to move into September. We are settling in now to Virgo season. You're probably feeling this strong desire to organize things, to get things in place, to feel what's wrong, to feel what's not going right and feel like you have to fix it. So, if that's happening, it's Virgo season. Welcome back. This is our 5 card weekly tarot spread where we like to check in on the energy that's going on all around us for the week. And so let's get started. I will give one last little shuffle to the deck and see what we got going on this week. All right, let's see. So let's start with our spiritual connection card. And here we have the Knight of Cups. Next, for our health and happiness, we have the Nine of Swords. For our love and relationships, we have the King of Swords. For our business and career, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And for our overall card, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks like internally, it's the only place where we have some emotions, and they feel like big, fun emotions, but they're kind of mixed, balanced, if you will, with some negative thoughts we have going on inside. Externally, here at the bottom, we have still some big energy. We have some things that we need to say and some things that we need to protect, but overall, we're really kind of feeding ourselves this week. So this feels good. This feels like a nice Virgo, middle of the road, nothing too high, nothing too low kind of week. So take advantage of that. So let's get started with our first card here for spiritual connection. We have the Knight of Cups. So when you think about connecting to spirit, getting in tune with that which is bigger than you, God, Goddess, the divine, however you identify that, think about what emotions are kind of jumping out at you, right? What are you really taking actions on or want to be taking action on related to emotions that are coming up? So I think about this in terms of like if you have been meditating or journaling or taking some other actions to connect within, emotions are bubbling up and you're wanting to do something with that, and maybe you haven't yet, but now is the time. Now, this week is the time for you to just show up and show out and say, this is how I'm feeling. Tell me, divine, what I need to be doing with this. Don't be shy about asking what you need to ask and allow those emotions to come through. They are natural. Don't be scared of them. Next, for our health and happiness card, we have the Nine of Swords. Now, the nine always feels a little anxiety ridden. It often feels kind of sad. Swords is about our thoughts, sometimes our ideas, the ways that we communicate, but the Nine of Swords is that scared energy that we get when we know something big is coming, when we know that we've actually been working towards something and it's so close that it's scaring you that you're going to get what you've been asking for. So take some time this week to sit down, maybe even with a friend, but sit down and ask yourself, what is it that I really have been wanting and striving for that is almost there, that I'm a little nervous I'm going to get it? Maybe you've been telling yourself you don't deserve it now that it's so close, or someone else has been telling you you don't deserve this kind of happiness. That's not true. And the fear that's coming up now is because this big change is about to happen, or, it's already starting to happen and you're starting to feel that inside. So it's just nervousness. It's nothing to be scared of, but take the time to recognize that. Take the time to sit down and say, you know what? This is what I've been wanting. It's almost here. I know it feels new and different, but that's okay. I'm allowed to be scared and continue to move forward. Okay, next for our love and relationships here, we have the King of Swords. So again, kind of big energy is coming through when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to how you are interacting and engaging with someone else in your life. This is a time where you really have to stand up and speak your mind, right? Tell this other person what you're going through, what you need, how we together need to move forward. Because they need to hear that. They need to hear exactly what's on your mind. You can't expect people to be psychic and read your thoughts. Give people the benefit of the doubt that they want to do something together with you to grow, to expand, but they need a little help. They need you to tell them what it is you're looking for. So do it. This is a week. You've got all the strength behind you to speak your mind very plainly. Okay, next for our business and career, we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Now, this feels like a time of savings. This feels like, this card more than anything feels like Virgo energy this week. This feels like getting things together, things you've been working on that you've gotten really good at, that you've been growing in your business or your career. There are things that that you have figured out, and it's time for you to protect that knowledge. It's time for you to, I don't want to say put a cap on it, but cover it, protect it in a way that, somebody else can't come along and screw it up, that somebody else isn't going to come in and try to claim it for their own. Your skill, your intellect, whatever you've brought into this business is yours. And it's okay if you say, hey, wait a minute, this is mine. Let me collect the things that are mine because I've worked really hard on them and I want to make sure that they're safe and protected. This also feels like there's some comfort, you're creating some safety around money, around assets, around your business. Again, as a protection, right? This isn't necessarily a fearful space. This is just a space for you to say, you know what? I've been doing, building, growing, expanding, making changes, and now is a time that I just need to take a step back and protect what I've been building. That's it. All right, last but not least, we have for our overall card, the Seven of Pentacles. And this feels like slow and steady wins the race. This feels like you are taking the time to kind of methodically replenish yourself, continue growing, continue to step back and assess what you've been doing and refine things and tweak them. And it feels comfortable and easy, and it's helping other people to feel comfortable and easy around you. And that's it. It doesn't feel like it's you shouting from the rooftops. It doesn't feel like you're depressed in bed. It just feels like, yeah, it's working. It's working, so let me keep doing this. Let me stay on this slow and steady path that really is helping me to grow as a person and help me to manifest the things in my life that I said I wanted, right? You're using all the tools that you have that are around you to help you grow, and it's working. So be easy with what's working. Let it continue to happen. So that feels really good this week. I'd love to hear what you think, how things are going, how this Virgo energy is showing up for you. I've been really feeling the pull towards Virgo for a while now. So now that it's here, I'm glad that I can kind of settle in and get some shit together. Okay. So if you're feeling that, let me know. And otherwise, stay magical, y'all.